Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly focus for April the 29th to May the 5th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting me. I truly do appreciate you. Let's turn to the cards and see what they have to reveal for the upcoming week for you. Our underlying energy is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups have shown up in quite a few, I would say at least half the readings. So there is a strong sense of understanding what you already have to be grateful for. And I think, being aware, being observant of the things that you are grateful for, happy for, thankful for, appreciative of, make a list this week. Start a gratitude journal. Under this kind of energy, it being the underlying energy for the entire week, it wouldn't hurt to, at the end of the week, to have 7 things that we are grateful for by writing one thing on the page each and every night before we go to sleep. Reading it aloud. Okay? Gratitude, there's the hand of God here in the background, wanting to bring in a cup of abundance, prosperity, joy, love, laughter. But it's holding back because you fail to realize what already surrounds you. That is an abundance. That is a prosperity. That is love. That is joy. That is celebration. And so become aware. Okay, we're never thankful of the fridge running until it stops running. We're never thankful that the car starts every time we turn the key until it doesn't start one day. So it's about noticing the things that are working right in your life. The people that surround you, support you, love you, have your back. The things that make your life a little easier. And be grateful for your talents, your abilities, that you are breathing and you've got your arms and your legs and everything else in between. Okay, first card is, look at this, the Emperor. He has not been shy for these readings. To have it in your first position, though, wow. Make the plan, make the strategy, absolutely. Think about what you want to step into, what you want your reality to be, and then go after it. That's all I can say when the Emperor shows up in the first position. I mean, you do rule the Emperor, the Empire. You are the one that is going to bring the successes in. You are the one that is going to create the prosperity, the abundance. Pay very close attention to what is being shown to you this week, because it all leads to prosperity, happiness, joy, laughter, love. Absolutely. This is a time where, first of all, you're the diplomat, so you can negotiate this week quite readily to bring things into being that you want to bring in. Also, your intuition is extremely high, so follow that gut feeling. You don't necessarily need to know how to do the things it needs to take to create the dreams that you want, but you need to tap into other people's wisdom in order to learn the way quickly, to get advice, to get strategy, to get a strength. And this is a card that says don't wish and hope and dream, but rather expect. Expect it to show up the way you see it or perceive it, or better. And that is the only 2 ways it can come in. I also get with this week, he's looking at those lights, spirits, so to speak. So aligning yourself with spirituality, talking to God, your angels, your guides, the universe for what you want to bring in can be very powerful for you at the present time. The Six of Wands is all about successes. People are supporting you. People are cheering for you. People see your worth. People see your values. People see what you bring to the table. This isn't a time to rest. This isn't a time to relax, but rather a time to push yourself forward, to grab the mission, the next mission, and to go forward with the strength. And it's kind of piggybacking on maybe some of the other recent successes that you've had, small and large and everything in between. Five of Swords, a healthy ego. Okay, be open to criticism, to what people are trying to tell you. Maybe you're not seeing things because you're focused in a different direction. Maybe they can warn you about some kind of obstacle that might come in your way if you keep going fast forward in the way you are. Maybe they're trying to point things out to you. Maybe they're trying to make your life a little easier with a little bit of loving advice. Pay attention to those people. Exercise a healthy ego. Don't act like you know it all, because nobody does. On the other hand, those people who criticize you, tear you apart, tear down your dreams, tell you you shouldn't, couldn't, mustn't, can't, those are the people that you need to actually put some space in between. Okay? It's their opinion. Do not carve that in stone. Whatever they are telling you is based only on their path, not yours. It's based on their imagination, not yours. So, therefore, it can only be an opinion and not something that should be chiseled into stone. Not something to guide your decision-making process. And through that, too, you might meet some like-minded people. Some new people that you might start a business with, partnership with, start some kind of organization within the community. Maybe it's just putting together a volleyball team at the beach this summer. We have the Strength card. The Strength card is one that asks us to walk with integrity. Our word is our bond. It's also about embracing our courage, our strength, and taking a risk on ourselves to go after our dreams, our goals, our desires. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're very strong this week, and you're very strong in making the decisions of how to create money in your life, how to create an income flow, a stream of income, how to maybe make some very wise investments during this time. You're thinking outside the box, but you're sticking towards the tried and true at the same time. You may be taking the traditional and putting some kind of innovative twist on it that is going to really just catapult you to successes, to prosperity, to abundance. So pay attention to those little thoughts you're having, those little creative thoughts, inventive thoughts. You're going to want to write them down. You're going to want to think about them. We may not be acting upon them this week, but maybe next week, maybe when that new moon hits, that you'll be ready to go because you've done some investigative work. You've seen how it could possibly go together. You've been praying on it and asking for spiritual guidance, and they've led you to the right information and the right people to talk to in order for you to fuel yourself with success-oriented steps going forward. Most definitely. Okay, work and career. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician, telling me that you have reached a plateau in whatever you do. It's time to go after more money or more prestige, more stature. Something maybe more in line with your passions and your dreams. You've done all you can in this path. You have succeeded. You have... there's now this elevated path to go, or a brand new path, a brand new beginning, the unknown. But you have this wisdom, you have this knowledge that you can take with you and apply to these new beginnings, these new starts, these elevated paths. The Magician is asking you, what do you truly want? And think about it and give the answer, and then show up and start doing the work, saying, I really don't need the magic, but I would love the magic to come in and push me forward. The Magician has the power to change things in this world, to take thin air and make it into the reality we want. And the more that we are giving time towards our dreams, our goals, our desires. So definitely the dreamscape we must visit this weekend, or this week, not just this weekend, coming up, but the entire week. We want to embrace the imagination of ourselves in what we could create, not having any limitations put in place, any glass ceilings to go through, and really seeing what we can grow in our minds. Because the magician is listening. The magician is here to grant us our wish. Love and relationships. We have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. So new relationships. If you're dating, somebody new coming in. New partnerships, new relationships. Absolutely. There's some kind of balance you want to bring into the relationship, into the, or maybe a balance within your own life while bringing somebody new into your life. And I don't think you're going to get much clarity or understanding. It's one of those things that you have to, trip a few times in the dark in order to get to the light switch. Now, if you're in a relationship, I think you're looking at new experiences to create a spark, or an influx of new people. Maybe you join a golf league and it's a couples thing, so you'll be paired up with new couples every week, and you get to know other people and commonalities and open up your world to maybe some of the things that they like. And you find yourself going to a museum or a play or a baseball game because they've invited you to it. Or try a restaurant that you've never tried before. It's the little things. It's nothing major. It's nothing grand. But it's those little sparks that you're putting into the relationship that will make new beginnings within the relationship. New energy enters the relationship. A path to grow enters the relationship. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, I see, this is another frequent flyer for the week. And with this card, I'm almost getting like where we really want the growth, where we really want to step forward, but we need something. There's something missing. We really don't feel that we will be able to step into that path or succeed in that path without that thing that... It could be an object, it could be a mindset, it could be somebody with certain talents and abilities, whatever it is. But it's gifted to you this week. Something is gifted to you so that you can step forward into that path. So you can feel more confidence and a surer footstep. We have the Hangman. The Hangman is about pulling it back, being in the moment, thinking things through, looking at it through more of a logical sense rather than an emotional one. Trying to see it maybe from a different viewpoint or perspective, observing rather than doing, gaining a new perception, a clarity. We could be looking at what we have control over in our lives right now and what we truly do need to have control over. And really, if the fact be known, we really don't have control over anything, but we like to pretend we do. But maybe we are trying to grasp and hold on to things and stay in control of things that really don't jive with our path forward and what we want. And so it's best to let go and let somebody else do it. Delegate away a lot of those obligations and responsibilities so that you open up time, energy, and resources for your path forward right now. Look at where you need to surrender to certain things. Once again, we're going back to the healthy ego of listening to positive criticism. And maybe we do. Maybe we do need to surrender to something rather than fighting the current. And finding out that going with the flow is so much easier. And we have the Knight of Swords. This renewed passion, this sense of wanting to go forward, of embracing that path forward, embracing that expanded horizon, jumping on our stallion, raising our sword, yelling charge, filling ourselves with enthusiasm. So I think as we go towards next week, I think you do get this sense of vitality come back in, and you have been thinking about all your dreams and your plans and how to go about it in great detail, and now you are ready to jump on that stallion. You are ready to raise that sword over your head and yell charge. You are ready to go forward towards the path of abundance, success, prosperity, love, joy, and giggles. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.